statements and stuff like that like super well. Like
No.
but you know what they are.
Yeah.
Okay. I really was worried about being like too basic with this because it is getting kind of basic when I didn't know how many of y'all knew what financial analysis was or any of that stuff. So let's get into it. All right. So the preview is 4 questions. Why should you use financial analysis? Why do companies submit yearly financial statements? And what are the 4 main financial statements? And how do you analyze them? So the first one. Okay, why should you use it? Before I begin, it's an evaluation method to determine a company's past, present, and future performance. And so, good things about financial analysis is you can predict the company's future performance by looking at the past. So, like if you're in a recession right now, you want to see how the company did in a recession 20 years ago or whatever, if they were there that long ago, and see how did they do well, did they do bad, so it's a good predictor. You can evaluate a company's current worth, stock price says it's this, do you think it's really this price, and then compare it to other companies. That's the good thing about accounting, it's comparability. Alright, so why do companies submit financial statements? Due to Sarbanes-Oxley. How many of y'all heard of Sarbanes-Oxley? How many of y'all heard of Enron? Okay, so y'all know the story. Enron, really fraudulent. They did a lot of sneaky stuff, like they depreciated items for 100 years. Do y'all know what depreciation is? You buy an item for $50,000, instead of it having $50,000 expense on your income statement for that year, you depreciate the income throughout its time period. So they would do it for 100 years, and they're not going to keep the item for 100 years, but they only do that so they have like $200 expense for that year. Anyways, they did crazy stuff like that. Sarbanes-Oxley came into act. The name comes from Senator Paul Sarbanes and House Representative Michael Oxley. They were the sponsors for it. Did 4 things. First was the one I just mentioned. It makes them submit financial statements. It enhances generally accepted accounting principles, otherwise known as GAAP. It gave power to SEC. They funded them more. And it set punishment standards. So, do y'all know what happened to the guys from Enron? Jail time, all their fraudulent income,
just like WorldCom, right?
Yeah. Yeah, all their fraudulent income was taken, and they can't be CEOs or CFOs for any other company. So
how can they say that?
How
can the government say what? I mean, yeah, they can put them in jail and take away their money, but how can they say
all their wages they earned from the company?
But how can they say they can't be CEO again?
They just can't. It's on their record. And if any company wants to put them on the board,
get hired.
Yeah, they won't get hired anyways. Yeah. But it's just they can't. They're not legally allowed to.
Courts can order stuff that Congress can't